I'd like to share with you what I find to be the absolute simplest way to polish metal, such as chrome, stainless, brass, copper, etc., with a product I've been using for years called Nevr Dull by Eagle One. Now, this product is in no way sponsored or anything. It's just something I've been using forever, and I thought I want to share it. It is not specifically a car polish. This is a metal polish you can use on anything in your house. If you have a candlestick holder, you have a stainless steel spoon that's special to you, a product like this is very easy to use. What I like about this is it's not a liquid form. So you don't have to have a liquid and a rag and worry about getting stuff where you don't want to. It's a simple wadding polish that's actually cotton material, and it has a chemical already in it that you just peel off a piece, you rub whatever it is you want to polish back up, and you get kind of a dull finish. That's all the black tarnishy stuff coming off, and you wipe it with a cloth to get it back to its polished state. If it's not good enough, you just simply repeat. The product... People are honking at deer on the highway. The chemical that's actually in the cotton wadding is called naphtha. I don't know how it works, but it works. It's simple, easy to use. The one thing it does say is don't get it on paint. So for example, when I'm working on my 1972 El Camino here, where there's trim along where there's paint, I actually just put a little piece of painter's tape down, and that way I can polish right up to the tape, peel the tape back off, and I don't affect the paint. Let me do a couple demonstrations on this. I grabbed a brass fitting, a little copper piece that I had in my plumbing. I grabbed a spoon from inside that is, I believe, stainless, might be silver. We're gonna give that a try. And actually the chrome exhaust tip off of my El Camino, which has a bunch of dirt, grime, and rust on it. Before we do that, quick reminder, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button, subscribe, forward it on to somebody else. That's really the only way you can help support this channel. I just do this on my own for fun. Also, I'll drop an Amazon affiliate link down below for this Nevr Dull so you can access it if you want to give it a try. So let's get to polishing. So we'll take and tear off our small piece of the wadding. It doesn't have to be that big, something like that. And whatever the product is you want to polish, just start rubbing. You can see that had a bunch of coffee stains on it, and in 3 wipes it's already starting to come off. I don't know where this spoon showed up from, but we're making it better. If the wadding starts to load up on one side, you can just simply flip it over. But the nice thing about this is there's no liquids that you're having to deal with that are splashing around. It's just real easy to handle. That's why I've always enjoyed it. So you'll start to get some black material, kind of a foggy effect as it dries, and you take a cloth of any type. I just have a microfiber towel, and I'm going to give it a little rub, and you can see that product starts to come off. And if it doesn't look the way that you want it to after your first attempt, you just go back over it again, just like new. I can see my own reflection in it. You'd be surprised how long this piece of wadding will last. Let's take this piece of copper, give it a little wipe, and we'll see what it'll look like. Let's get a clean spot on our towel. Shiny. I grabbed this random brass fitting out of my plumbing stuff. It's actually meant to go on a garden hose. Before, after. Now the real test. This is a chrome exhaust tip that is off my 1972 El Camino, which, by the way, if you said El Caminos are worthless, we're using it as a workbench here tonight. This has been on this car a long time, probably 10 plus years. And you can see there's all kinds of little surface rust and oxidation that's on it. So we're going to take that same piece that we've used already, and just pick a random spot, take our wadding, flip it over. Now as I'm working this piece, I can feel it getting smoother. So let's take our clean towel, back to a really nice high shine. Now the one thing this won't do is if you have really deep pitting in the metal, it's not going to fix that. What it is going to do is make that surface look nice and shiny. So as I get it shiny, unless you get up close and personal with it, you're not going to see some of this little micro pitting that's down here in that metal, but it is going to shine like what you want. So we can go from something like that to something like that with some simple wadding polish, nice and easy. Arguably the easiest metal polish you could use to not make a mess, but still get a really, really great result. Drop some comments down below if you liked it. Tell me what you think, other ideas you'd like to see. And again, link down in the bio. Hope you enjoyed. I'm James with Learn from Dad. Stay curious, friends.